Halide here, going to be looking at this very nice brand new Venture Lighting 320 watt pulse start UV shielded metal halide bulb. And this particular bulb, I should say, is super rare to encounter because of the fact that there are two things that I think makes it very rare to encounter. First off, it has a universal operating position arc tube, and second off, the lamp is open rated, meaning that it has a shield around the arc tube. And just in case if the arc tube explodes at the end of life, the shield will contain the hot fragments from the explosion from the arc tube. So that's why I think it is very rare to encounter. So anyways, this particular bulb here was bought off eBay for $13, which was actually quite cheap for a metal halide bulb, if I say so for myself. So anyways, let's go ahead and read the etch now and not waste any more time here and see what makes up this metal halide bulb. And I'm actually going to keep the metal halide lamp on the floor because, you know, my left hand is very tired. So anyways, I'm just going to show you the lamp etch up close, just like that. So of course we have our lamp description on the top, which is in a curve. So let's get started with the lamp description, shall we? So first off, we have our MP symbol telling me that this is a protected metal halide lamp. And I can also tell that there is a shield around the arc tube, which ain't a surprise because I study a lot of these HID lamps. So anyways, of course, our wattage is right after that, which is 320 watts, and that is a very rare wattage to encounter. And then our operating position for the arc tube is universal. Normally when I see a lot of very rare wattage metal halide lamps made by Venture Lighting and they're open rated, usually I see the operating position for the arc tube base up, horizontal, or vertical. So that's why it's very rare for a universal burn position. So that's pretty interesting. And then of course we have our bulb shape, which is the elongated dimple 37 lamp, or ED37. And then of course we have our shield type, which is ultraviolet shield. And then our starting method, which is pulse start, which requires a high voltage igniter / starter. And then our CRI and color temperature is listed right here. It is, the CRI is 70 and the color temperature is 4000 K, or cool white. And I believe this bulb is dimmable only if it's burned in the base up plus or minus 15 degrees operating position. So according to one of the data sheets that I looked up on hidventurelighting.com. It was a PDF data sheet for this lamp. So anyways, we have our phone number of the company under the lamp description altogether. And then, of course, our company name altogether, which is Venture Lighting. You can see that the logo is a bit different, which is pretty cool. That's what I like about it. And then, of course, we have our nickname for this pulse start lamp, which is Uniform, telling me that this lamp has a very fast hot restrike. I actually timed this on a stopwatch to see how fast it would restrike after I turned it off and turned the ballast back on. It only took like a little over 2 minutes, so that's really fast. So that's pretty cool. And then, of course, this is actually new to newer Venture metal halide lamps because this metal halide lamp right here was actually manufactured in 2019. So that's a pretty new lamp, if I say so myself. So it's a brand new metal halide lamp. This lamp is only 2 years old and it's never been tested. So I'm going to test this lamp for the first time in 2 years. So pretty cool. So like I said, this has a newer lamp etch. You can see the font and all of that. It's a little different. And this is also new to Venture metal halide lamps. The product number, which is right under the uniform nickname of this lamp. The product number of this lamp is 32037, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, that is pretty much what this lamp etch has to offer, considering the fact that this is a newer lamp and it has different features on it. So pretty cool. And then of course we have a letter R telling me that this lamp will emit ultraviolet radiation if broken. And then of course this lamp also has a little small dose of Krypton 85 in it. And then our ballast type, which is the M154, and it's open rated, so that's pretty cool. And then of course our mercury symbol on the bottom, and telling me that it contains mercury, and it also tells it to me in Spanish too, and also the mercury symbol altogether, and then it's not recyclable, so that's pretty cool. So now before we get to the construction, I'm going to give you a little lamp comparison between these two Venture Pulse Start Uniform metal halide lamps. So, of course, this one here is a different wattage, as you can see. It has a larger arc tube. This one's 350 watts, and as you can see, this bulb here that I'm wiggling right now, this was manufactured in 2008. So, this is an older lamp. This is like a 13-year-old bulb. And you can see that this lamp etch does not have the product number as compared to this one. So, and as you can see, they both have the same bases as well, which is nice. and they don't have the little spring around the poles right here. As for this one, they just welded it on. So that's pretty interesting. And you can see that the bulb on the right here, this one is a little shorter in length as compared to this one. This one's a little wider in length, so pretty interesting. So I just want to give you a little bit of a comparison between that. So let's just put my 350 watt metal halide lamp to the side. So now let's look at the construction real quick of this newer lamp. So first off, our hard aluminum base and ceramic insulator takes place right here, and this is used to power the bulb. And as you can see, we have no bulb glue on the bottom, and they just torqued it onto the base is all. And then of course our stem right here, and as you can see, this little part on the outer bar right here, the one on the outer right, actually kind of like snapped off of this little metal strap right here. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So anyways, of course we have our wires that can go to the arc tube, and then you can see one right here. You can see the thickness of the arc tube. It's really big. It's really thick too. So yeah, and you can see the shield, and then of course our arc tube. Sorry if the lamp wedge was in the way. You can see the arc tube is in the football shape, and you can see all the halides in there, all the sodium chloride, sodium bromide, sodium fluoride, and of course sodium iodide. So pretty interesting. So yeah, that is pretty much what this lamp etch, or pretty much what this construction has to offer. There's of course our dimple, of course. So now I'm going to give you some specifications about this lamp, and then I'll turn it on. So this particular bulb here produces 31,000 lumens, so it's really bright. The lifetime on this lamp here is 20,000 hours, so it's a little less than with a, another various 320 watt metal halide lamp, like, the daylight ones. Like, they have a 26,000 hour lifetime. So that's pretty cool. And the color temperature is 4000 K or cool white, according to the etch on the bulb. Universal operating position for the R2, and of course, shows it on the lamp etch altogether. So that is pretty much what I have to say. I don't have anything else in mind, so I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the specifications in the description below about this lamp. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and screw it into my fixture, and we'll turn it on. So this is the fixture that I'm going to be using. So let me just go ahead and screw it in. And this bulb has been tested before, and it works very nicely. And what's really cool is that when this lamp turns on, you'll see like a sodium vapor orange color from the halide salts, but I think that's sodium chloride that's ionizing at the start of when I turn this lamp on. So this is going to be a pretty interesting lamp startup. So hope you enjoy all the colors and all. So I'm going to go ahead and set the camera right here on the ballast so you can get a good view of the lamp turning on. So let me just make sure the camera is stabilized here. I just got to make sure one hand is holding the camera and one hand is switching it on. So anywho, enough me talking. Let's go ahead and turn on this brand new 320 watt metal halide pulse start lamp. Here we go. So the lamp has reached full brightness, and as you can see by the looks of it, it's very bright in here. And I really like how this lamp looks when in operation. It looks really cool. So as you can see, this lamp here lights up this room very, very nicely in super cool white. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video of this very nice brand new Venture Lighting 320 watt pulse start UV shielded metal halide bulb. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you all very much for watching.